Hello, everybody. So, I haven't done a makeup look in a while, and I have been keeping it like really simple on this channel. But I think today we're gonna do a wing liner because I'm thinking I want something like simple but still like pretty and fierce. So, anyway, let's get started. The first thing I'm gonna do is use a small amount of this Professional by Benefit. It's a hydrating facial primer. Now this is more silicone based, which if you have like oily skin, and I don't know for sure that there's silicone in here, I'm just telling you it has more of a silicone-y feel. So if you don't like that feel, you might not like this. I'm still giving this a go, so I'm not sure if I like love it or not. And I noticed my lip products were traveling at the groom show. Like they're moving on my lips a little bit. So I'm going to give it a go again and be a little bit more aware of how much of this primer I'm using. Because my foundation, I've been using the Born This Way, which you guys will see in a bit, but like, I don't know. It's felt like almost drying. Like, I just really don't think that would be the cause. So I'm thinking if anything's causing it to move around, it's got to be this. So anyway, I'm going to keep applying this. I'll be right back. Okay, so next I'm going to use this Born This Way foundation. I shake it because like it's habit, but I don't actually think you need to shake this one. I don't know. It makes me feel like I'm doing something. So anyway, get a pump of that. Noticed a little goes a long way with this one. Yeah, so like that's probably enough to do like this whole side of my face. I've got a ton still left on my hand. So I wanted to say really quick, if you notice my sweatshirt, says Worm, and this is my boyfriend's band. He plays metal music, so either you're gonna like it or you don't, but I'm just really proud of them. They just got signed to Prosthetic Records, and I believe they also signed like Lamb of God. Like they're really big. I think they're like a bigger metal label. I'm not super sure about that, but all I know is that he's really excited to be signed. It's really cool. They're releasing a new album, so if you're into like metal music, please go check them out because they're really good. Like, I listen to them, and if I didn't like it, I wouldn't listen. Just I'm not obligated. I've dated guys before that I didn't like their music, and I didn't listen to it. But I will listen to Worm when Derek's not around, So I'm really proud of them, and they work really, really hard on their music, and I just thought they really deserved a shout out because, like I said, they work really hard. That's a huge accomplishment to be signed now. I'm so proud of them. They're on a tour right now, just because they just announced this. That's like what's really cool is they just finally were able to announce that all of this is going on, because it's been going on behind the scenes while they've been writing this record. So it was like, I think just so exciting to like talk about and like finally be like, yep, I'm working with this company now and all that. So really high hopes for them. And again, I'm really proud, and I thought they deserved a little shout out. All right, so next we're going to use the RCMA No Color Powder. I have it in the Laura Mercier container because I hate this container like so much. This is so much easier. So I don't need a lot. This is going to, how much powder you need is going to depend solely on how dry your skin is. So if you're really dry like me, you probably almost get away with using no powder up to like, just like a small amount. Dog hair all over everything. God, get off of this. Okay, here we go. It's my fault. Aren't we all so bad at blaming things that are totally our fault on whoever else? Like, I'm the one that left my makeup brushes out when I blow dried Max the other day. I was in a hurry. I was like, I just washed him, so he's not gonna be shedding. And now I got hair all over my bathroom. So anyway, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna contour with my Beverly. I'll be back. Okay. So I'm going to use this very loved contour shade from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's in their light to medium palette. Yeah, I'm going to use that on my nose. I'm going to use that on my cheekbones and like right up here. I want to make my face not look like a basketball. You know, you know what I'm saying? Anyway. Okay, I was just thinking about it and I really didn't like go into enough detail about like the contour. Okay, so when you're contouring, it's not just about like putting your, like you're not going to necessarily contour the same places I'm going to contour on my face. So like if you had like a small forehead, for example, like if you barely have a forehead as is, you are not going to want to contour it because it's going to make it smaller. So you want to work with your features and like, so I kind of want to like do like what the sun would do. So like I'm tanning or like contouring, like, okay, if the sun was coming down, what would it hit? And it's going to hit like about these areas here. And then, like I said, I have like a round basketball head. So I'm going to contour the cheeks a little bit. And most importantly, I'm going to contour under my chin because I don't like this like double chin I have going. You can't see it all the time. Like, there it is. There it is. Get out of here. So, yeah, I contour that and kind of contour like my jawline. See? And that's going to help my face shape look slimmer. But like, okay, like I contour my nose to make it look a little bit slimmer. But like if you already have like a tiny thin nose, then you don't need to do that. But if you have a wider nose, then maybe you do want to contour it a little bit to make it look a little slimmer. Because it'll kind of give you a nose job look without actually getting a nose job, you see what I'm saying? Now for my face, I focus most of the contour shade like back towards like my hairline. That's where I want like the intensity to be, like the darkest point is going to be like back there. And then I'm going to lightly bring it forward. So this is going to make, like if you look at my face, like, and it might be hard to tell because of the light, but when I look in the mirror, this side of my face looks so much slimmer than like this side, for example. Because like I haven't contoured anything over here. So same thing, I'm just gonna really get in this hairline. That's why I like to pin my hair back. So I'm actually like really grateful for this like little cat ears thing that like gave me. It's like the thing in my swag bag that I didn't even know I needed, but apparently I needed. It has made my life a lot easier. So, and like I kind of have a natural hollow in my cheek. So like I really go with that. Like I can see it. You see it? You can see it. So I'm just going with that and hollowing it out a little bit. I saw somebody with like a square face talking and they like bring their contour more in towards like their mouth. I keep it back a little bit. It's like really easy to see that hollow on that side. Okay, I see it. Yeah, so like I want to appear a little bit slimmer through the face. Like I can like really tell, I don't know if you guys can really tell like how much slimmer I look. And then to do the highlight, I'm going to just take a shimmery eyeshadow. And I'm going to just use this one in the Jaclyn Hill palette, this top corner one. And I'm going to focus it right around this area. I'm not going to bring it too far in. I'm bringing it to about here. So like about a third of the way in from like my eye right here. About equal with my brow arch, I guess. Okay, so just top of my cheekbones. And again, this is going to just kind of like brighten up like my cheekbones. It's going to intensify this like kind of hollow area. Make it look a little bit slimmer even still. And because I want to give the illusion of my face being slimmer and my nose being slimmer, I'm going to also grab a little kind of more precise brush like this. You can tell I've used it for highlight recently. I'm going to dab it right on the tip of my nose here. And then just kind of highlight the bridge a little bit too. And I actually feel like I could use a little bit more nose contour. So I'm just going to go jump back into this like lightest shade. And just go a little bit more down the side of my nose. And right underneath it here. All right. And then I'm just gonna add blush, like just to blend those two together. I guess I'll just do it real quick on the camera. Why not? Oh, my little mirror fell out. Okay, blush. I'm just gonna use this Exposed by Tarte. It's just like a soft pink kind of color. I'm just gonna use that to mesh those two, the contour and the highlight together, so there's no like harsh lines or anything. And then as like a little finish up, I'm just gonna take this over my eyebrow, like whatever's remaining on that first brush that we used right here. I'm just gonna take on my eyebrow. I use like kind of a fluffier brush like that, a little bit wider than what I would use on my nose. I am gonna highlight my cupid's bone a little bit too, because we're gonna do a red lip today. All right, so now I'm gonna get prepped to do the wing liner. I'm nervous. All right, actually, so before we jump to that point, I did start to do a little bit of liner, and then I was like, wait, my lids look like really naked, so I want something. I want a little something in my crease. All right, this one's a little bit more precise brush. I want something that's there without being too much. Maybe this one? There's a mirror behind you, so I'm gonna check it there. I'm just gonna pop it right in that socket to give my eye a little bit more depth. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, that's gonna be a little too plain. So, all right, there we go. And then just to like clean it up a little bit, I'm actually gonna take like a tiny bit of this like shade that we used on our cheekbones. Just pop that on the brow bone. And that's just gonna clean up that line a little bit. And if I needed to clean it up anymore, I'd take a clean brush and just swirl it around. And I'll just like further buff it out. All right, so yeah, just nothing too crazy. Just like I said, I wanted like a little something without it being too much. And see how like when I look at you right on, that gives me a little bit something more than like this eye does. Yeah, so I'm gonna repeat that on the other eye. All right, wing one went all right. It went all right, but I think the side I chose to do for you guys is gonna be better, because I think I do better on this side anyway, and you should be hopefully able to see it. So here we go. All right, so I just kind of get it going, right, like that. All right, and I'm just gonna build up this wing. I know I have to match it to the other side, which ended up like huge, so here we go. Okay. You just like have to keep looking around, make sure you got it. There we go. All right, not too bad. Now I bring it in. How long did it take me? Less than 2 minutes? Really? That wasn't bad. It's not perfect. Man, I could have shown you guys how to do a mean wing a few years ago, but now it's like I don't do it as much anymore. So I'm like so out of practice. This one looks a little fucked up. I'm gonna play around with it, but I'm gonna do it off camera. And basically, you're not missing much. I just do like little bits at a time. That's the main reason I want to do it off camera, so you don't have to watch that whole process. All right, and one of my favorite techniques to really kind of solidify that is I'm just gonna take a matte black eyeshadow, whichever one. I'm taking the one out of the Jaclyn Hill palette, but this one worked just as good. Any just matte black, no sparkles, okay? I'm gonna do this eye. I'm just gonna stamp that black eyeshadow on there. And if there are any spots where the eyeliner maybe looks patchy or not as black, it will fix that. And I'm just using an angled brush to do that. This is my little trick. I'm really trying to think if I've seen anybody do it. I think surely there's got a YouTuber out here that does this too, but this is just what works for me. Just dotted a little spot on my face. Great. I got it. There it goes. All right. So yeah, so I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Just like use a fine angled brush and just go along that wing, and it will just like really lock in that black and keep it like that all day. All right, I've done a few things since we've been gone. I went underneath my eyes with that shadow a little bit. I did mascara, and I got my eyelashes ready. They're about ready to pop on. Working with eyelashes is always fun. Okay. I'm actually finding I like this Kat Von D palette better to hold for makeup because the black isn't on the outside. A lot of palettes like to put the black right here. It's not really fun when you're working with makeup on your face and you don't want to stick your hand in black eyeshadow and accidentally put it on your face and makeup you're working on. So here we go. Can you see me? This is very challenging. Oh, jeez. All right. So we're going to pop it on the lashes. I always do outside. You didn't see any of that. Okay. I always do outside corner. And then I do inside corner. All right. If I have mascara, I know. Right around here, I'm going to get it off. I just got to let it dry a little bit more. There's one eye. Other eyelash. I've got the Duo eyelash glue. God, how did that end up with so much? I need another makeup towel that's not covered in black. I must have gotten like, maybe it's from like that eyeliner. It must have been from when I did the wing. All right, here we go. Hopefully you can see better on this side. Pop it right in the middle. Sorry. Outside corner. Inside corner. The trick is letting it get tacky, okay? You can't just like do it when it's wet, and you've got to make sure you have enough glue. Because if you don't have enough glue, it's going to pop back up. So make sure you use enough glue and make sure you're letting it get tacky. Okay. And while it's still able to move around a little bit, I am going to just kind of maneuver it and get it exactly where I want it. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this Unicorn Blood liquid lip. I am going to do that off camera though because it's so hard to talk and do that. So we're going to put this on off camera and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And I watched the Snitchery. She did a video, basically Raw Beauty Kristi did a video like replicating Snitchery's video, and it was like on how to like do lips. First of all, get a lip liner, which I don't have one, but I did try. Normally when I do the top, I go like, you know, like heart shaped and down, and Snitchery was going like from this outer corner and up and around, and I do think my lips turned out more even today. Okay, because my lips are not even on the same side. Like, they don't look identical. Hold on. I also want to show you guys how I'm going to get that mascara off. I'm going to grab a Q-tip. And I'm just going to brush it away. Lightly. I don't want to press it into the skin or anything. There's like another one on my chin, I noticed. There we go. And then if like anything got messed up at all, I'm gonna like brighten under my eyes a little bit anyway. I'm gonna use like this outside shade right here. And just right underneath my eyes. Just like so. All right. So that's it. Very cat-like eye. Okay. Also, if you put lipstick on and you don't want it getting on your teeth, you can, I can see in the mirror there's some of my teeth. But if you don't want it to get on your teeth, right after you do it, do that, like, and it will be on your finger a little bit, but it'll just get off that like little bit that would be going on your teeth. So, little tip if you didn't know. But yeah, this is the look. I'm gonna fix my hair, but I guess I will, like, well, no, this is the look. My dogs are about to start barking at something. It's about to get crazy in here. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.